97.9, 105.5, KISS FM. It's Big Poppa in the morning. Hunger Games Catching Fire. Biggest movie right now on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. Elena Sanchez. Elena, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you? I'm good.
I'm fantastic. Where am I catching you this morning?
I am in a hotel room in Los Angeles.
Well, thank you very much for getting up early. It's gotta be like almost surreal at this point with the amount of buzz that's going on about this movie.
It really is. I mean, I've obviously never been a part of anything like this, and it's crazy, for sure.
Well, a lot of people don't realize. I did my research. I'm not gonna lie. I did my research. You actually you've been in a lot of movies, but not necessarily as like the character actress. You've done like the stunt stuff, like the stunt doubling stuff, which I mean, you look, because Lord knows you've got your chops being part of big productions.
Yes, I started stunt doubling, and kind of a good way to be a part of huge productions and kind of learn the ropes. So, I'm glad I had the chance to do that before this one, for sure. And
it's funny you say learn the ropes when there's lots of ropes involved in stunting and doubling and
yes, exactly.
Yeah. Elena Sanchez on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. Hunger Games Catching Fire. You can follow her on Twitter at the Elena Sanchez and also elenasanchez.com. You went to college, Cornell, right?
I did, right in your neighborhood.
Yeah. Where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Germany. I was born in Germany. Lived outside of New York City for a couple of years while I was growing up. Moved back to Switzerland until I went to Cornell.
Oh my gosh! Mm-hmm. So you legit have been like all over the place.
Yes. Yep.
So why? What brought you to like upstate New York? What brought you to like Cornell?
I actually applied to go to the hotel school, and I think that was probably a result of, growing up internationally. I think a lot of kids that grow up internationally go into hotel or tourism management. So I looked up what hotel schools to go to, and Cornell popped up, and it was actually between Cornell and NYU, and I flipped a coin, and Cornell came up. So I went to Cornell. You
mean to tell me that you went to Cornell for hotel management?
Yes.
That's fantastic. So again, we're talking to Elena Sanchez. She plays Celia from District 8 in Hunger Games Catching Fire. Twitter at the Elena Sanchez. So what prompted the switch from hotel management, hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, to stunting and acting in show business?
Well, at Cornell, actually, we had to take elective classes outside of our major. So we had to take arts requirements, science requirements, all that. And for arts, I decided to take an acting class. I was like, why not? This is my one chance in a lifetime to kind of play around with that. And I took it and fell in love with it, and at that point there was no turning back. I was 2 semesters away from graduating, and obviously, it was too late to switch my major at that point, but I took the next acting class after the first one and decided I was going to move to New York and go to drama school.
Oh my God. Did your parents want to kill you?
I didn't actually tell them the full extent of my plan.
Okay, so all right, Elena, take me through this, because I'm like the radio guy, okay, and I've always wanted to be the radio guy. I've played it safe. I grew up in this area. I'm on the radio in this area. I went to school in this area. You went from Switzerland to Cornell for restaurant management, and you're like 2 semesters away, and you're like, I'm going to New York City for acting school. So what exactly was the line? How did you approach your parents on, and of course, now you're in the biggest movie in the world right now, Hunger Games Catching Fire. So how do you approach your parents at that point? What was the big line of crap you gave them?
I basically told them, I was like, I'm moving to New York City. I don't know exactly what I'm going to work yet, so I'm going to temp and maybe intern at a couple different jobs, figure out what I like. And I did do that. That summer, I worked at the U.S. Open, for example. You know, that was event management. That was kind of hotel management related.
Right.
And then I think they kind of realized when one day I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm actually going to enroll in drama school now. And I was like, but I'm going to start waitressing. So I'm going to be working in a restaurant. They were like, are you sure you need a degree from Cornell to waitress? And I was like, well, you know, it's important to know all aspects of the job. I think us managers...
You are such a bullcrapper? Really?
That's pretty much how it went.
That is fantastic. It's Elena Sanchez on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. Hunger Games Catching Fire. You can check her out on Twitter at the Elena Sanchez and ElenaSanchez.com. When you got cast, and obviously the fact that you have a stunt background, guarantee helped you in this because of the physicality in the Hunger Games. And I'm the guy who got hooked on Hunger Games by watching the first movie. I haven't read the book, so I have no idea what happens.
Awesome. Well, the second movie the premise is a little similar. There's still the games, but the games this time, the tributes going in aren't teenagers anymore. They're all adults because all of the tributes going in have actually won a previous Hunger Games.
Oh, so it's kind of like the Real World Road Rules All-Star Challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So there's, Katniss and Peeta are actually the youngest ones, and then they're all in their 30s, 40s, 50s. We even have the oldest tribute. She is Mags, played by Lynn Cohen. She's supposed to be in her 80s. So I think that's what makes it, the second one, so much more exciting and more relatable to a wider audience.
That's fantastic. Hunger Games Catching Fire. We're talking to Elena Sanchez on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. So the fact that you are in the biggest movie in the world right now, what's next for you? Because this is a huge springboard for you.
I've been lucky to audition a lot the past couple weeks. I actually have a huge audition later today that I've been preparing for. Just keep going, keep auditioning. I have a bunch of movies coming out at the beginning of 2014, so luckily, I've been busy, been working, and that's always a good thing in this business. As an actress and being able to work consistently, absolutely. Can you tell us about the movies that are coming out early 2014? Yeah, I think the first one coming out is called Tokarev. It's with Nicolas Cage, and it's kind of in the vein of Taken, that movie with Liam Neeson. Yeah. And I'm actually involved in an interrogation. Oh, nice. About the whereabouts of Nicolas Cage's daughter. Does he thwart them with his stare and his big googly eyes? Yes, he definitely does. Okay, all right. Because I like Nicolas Cage, but the eyes kind of creep me out at times. That's the one thing with the whole movie where he was the ghost and the Goo Goo Doll song and the whole thing. Yeah, the googly eyes, the way he stared at Meg Ryan just creeped me out the whole time. Well, that's what makes him Nicolas Cage. So, what's your home base? Because your world's got to be changing right now. Are you out on the West Coast all the time now? I've been out here for the past 2-3 months, but I split my time between here and Louisiana. Cool. What's in Louisiana? What brings you down there? A lot of filming. Most of the films I've worked on have been either in Louisiana or Atlanta. Because I feel like Los Angeles is more of a TV town right now. A lot of TV films here, but the films go around the country. Awesome. It's Elena Sanchez, Hunger Games Catching Fire on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. Follow her on Twitter at the Elena Sanchez. I'll be following you in just a minute. It's at Big Poppa CNY. So you and I can be Twitter buddies. You're really cool. Yeah. I enjoy you. This is fun. You're awesome too. No, you're awesome. No, you're awesome. No way, Elena. You are so awesome. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god! All right, before you go, and I know you're short on time because you're like in the biggest movie ever right now. This is the quick six. It's 6 questions, 60 seconds. Let's everyone get to know a little bit more about you. All right.
Oh god. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Answers?
Here we go. 2 shows on your DVR right now.
I don't have a TV.
What?
I don't have a TV. I use Netflix.
That's funny because I watched the first Hunger Games on Netflix. All right. Favorite toy as a child?
Tamagotchi.
I'm sorry?
Tamagotchi, those little pet computer thingies.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You're going on a road trip. You stop at the convenience store. What are your go-to snacks?
What do I what?
What are your go-to snacks when you stop at the convenience store?
Combos.
That's mine. What flavor combo?
The nacho cheese pretzel ones.
Now, see, I'm a pepperoni pizza kind of guy. You and
those are my second choice.
I think you're trying to schmooze me up. That's what I think. All right,
maybe a little.
That's what's up. You're at the bar. What's your drink of choice?
Bailey's.
Oh, because it's
on the rock.
Because it's creamy.
Girl.
Love it. Let's see here. Favorite body part of the opposite sex?
Abs. 6-pack.
Well, I have a quarter keg, so I hope that's acceptable.
That's acceptable.
Okay, good. Because once you go fat, you don't go back. And and finally, what's your favorite toy as an adult?
As an adult, probably my iPhone.
What's your go-to app?
Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter and Instagram. I love it. It's so cool.
What's your is your Instagram handle at the Elena Sanchez as well?
Yep. It's the same one. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, mine too. You got it's all symmetry. It's Elena Sanchez on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. Hunger Games Catching Fire at the Elena Sanchez for Twitter and Instagram. Elena, congratulations. Your world is going to change, and congratulations on everything. And we got to do this again. All right.
Yes, Big Poppa. This was awesome.
No, you're awesome.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, no, you stop. And the tour manager cut us off. That's awesome. It's Elena Sanchez, Hunger Games Catching Fire. We're going to break, come back. Big Poppa in the Morning, Kiss FM.